contents of the poke stack into the pan. Set the poke aside. The crew will pick that up later on. Then, with your pan in your hand, scoop down in that water trough and fill your pan with water. Start shaking it side to side. And as you're shaking it side to side, remember this, start tilting the pan away from you. So all of your pay dirt is right here in the very front of the pan. Now there's one thing I want you to remember, that how incredibly heavy gold is. Almost 20 times heavier than water. So while you're shaking it at this angle, you're putting the gold in what at this angle is the deepest part of the pan. We'll show you. Right here is the angle you want to keep to get the gold to go to that bottom part. Shaking it, that makes the lighter weight sands and gravels buoyant and puts the gold right where you want it. Once in a while, stop shaking and take a look at the surface of your pan. You're going to see on top of that pay pile that you're shaking some of the larger gravels to the top. Just with the tips of your fingers, drag those back towards you, rinse them in the pan, and then sweep them out. Or throw them in your neighbor's pan, then they're out of yours. But shaking it again, side to side and tilt it away from you. Remember to keep that angle so you continue to concentrate the gold down to the deepest part of the pan. 20 times heavier than water. That gold is incredibly dense. Shaking it side to side. Now the easy part. You stop shaking and you just pour the water out. Holding the angle the water left the pan, now dip down into the trough and lift. You'll see that top layer of sands and gravels that are lightweight slip off the face of that pay pile. If you see more of the larger gravels, do take time to drag those back because they'll get in the way of the gold later. But rinse them in the pan and then sweep them out. More water, more shaking side to side with that pan tilted away from you. And then again, stop shaking. Pour the water out, lightly dip and lift. Take another couple layers off the top of that pay pile. Now, more water and more shaking. It is layer after layer. And I know you want to see some gold. We're almost there. Just a couple more layers to go. So you stop shaking again. Pour the water out. Hold the angle the water left the pan and lightly dip and lift. A little bit at a time. You're mostly down to silica, which is the lightweight sand. When you get to about a healthy tablespoon of pay dirt, you're going to change how you move your water. You'll take your water and roll it up over that existing pay pile and let it pull those sands down. And then back the other direction. Oh, I'm seeing color. The old timers call that a flash in the pan. But it's back and forth like that, just lightly, easily, because you're only moving the sands. Kind of like the wave at the beach. It'll move really easy if just the right touch with the water. When you get all the sand off of that exposed gold, rinse that sand out, and there you have it. Nice, clean gold, which is brand new money. But what I think is best of all out of all of this, it will be gold that you panned yourself right here in Alaska. If you'd be so kind